Hey guys, welcome to Tanna Talks, and obviously I'm Tanna, and today I'm going to be talking about how to make sure you recognize your soulmate when you find them, and I'm talking about your absolute true love, because a lot of people spend their lives searching high and low, looking for that certain someone that completes them and makes their lives feel fulfilled. So I'm going to cut through all the crap and give you guys a hint on some qualities that are the absolute classiest that a true love soulmate would definitely possess. So, without further ado, the first one of these qualities is make sure you find somebody that loves you and cares about you enough to run out to your car every time you come home and check the mileage. Let's say you go to work or you run to the grocery store or you go visit your mom. You want to make sure that every time you come home they are aware of your mileage, not because it's a weird stalker thing to do or a controlling freak thing to do. No, it's not out of jealousy or anything like that. It's it's actually because they want to make sure you get the best miles per gallon for the particular make and model vehicle that you drive. And then it kind of goes along with that to make sure that they go through your phone. And I mean go through your phone, leave no icon unturned. And this isn't to check up on who you've been communicating with or anything like that. You definitely want someone that's going to make sure you don't go over your data plan or your voice plan, because you guys are building a future together and you need someone to watch over your money use. So make sure you have that, and no, this isn't, again, out of any kind of weird jealousy thing. And besides, we all know that the purest, most psycho jealousy is definitely the kind that builds those relationships that last for 50 or 100 years. So even if you have somebody that you think might be jealous, it's definitely a good idea to stick it out, because that's going to be what builds this amazing bond that's going to keep you guys together forever. And the next quality you need to look out for is making sure you pick somebody that you don't really have anything in common with. I mean, like, you don't have any hobbies or activities that you like to do together, because years in the future you're going to want something to complain about as far as that you never do anything together. And how could you possibly do anything together if you don't have anything in common? So that's why you got to make sure about that. You also want to make sure that the true love you're envisioning doesn't have any friends of their own and doesn't like to do anything on their own, because you definitely want to make sure that it's only your love that culminates your entire social life. You don't want to go out with your peers or get together with your family or anything like that. It's just your love. That's it. That's all you need to have a fantastic life full of joy and peace on earth. It's just your love. You don't need any outside forces or interactions, and certainly they don't either. And it's just the two of you anyway. That's how it's supposed to be. And along with that, you want to make sure you pick somebody that makes fun of your spiritual beliefs. And it doesn't matter what your beliefs are. They always give you a really hard time about it because they care. Or even better, they make sure that you're fully aware that you're wrong and that their belief system is the only correct way. And the reason they do this is they're hoping to guide you to enlightenment, because you can't figure this out on your own, and you need somebody to help you along your spiritual development path. And that's all they're trying to do for you, is to enlighten you and make sure you guys are together for all eternity. And this one's what's really important to me in my relationships, is make sure you find somebody that loves to joke around about having threesomes, because that shit is fucking funny, right? And I don't just mean like joke about it like once, but preferably almost every day. And if not every day, then at least occasionally they have to joke around about threesomes. And especially you have a keeper if they joke around about somebody that you're like related to, like, bringing in your sister or your mom, because let's face it, that shit is fucking funny. And you also want to make sure you guys give each other really cute nicknames like motherfucker and cunt and fucking slut, rapist, whatever, because you guys want to have plenty of pet nicknames to call each other in front of your kids, because kids love that when moms and dads, bond and use these special little cutesy nicknames for just each other and sometimes the kids too. So that's really important. You also want to make sure you pick somebody that has a totally different sex drive than you. Because nothing spells peace and harmony like two totally opposing sex drives in a marriage. And you also want to make sure you pick somebody that understands that money is meant to flow like wine. You don't want any money getting dusty sitting around your house. You need to make sure there is not a want left as a want, that everything that their little heart desires, they just run out and get, because you need that external motivation to work till you're like 90. And the reason why that's important to them is they want to make sure you stay active, because we all know the longer you are active, the longer you live. So it's really, they're concerned about your longevity. And lastly, make sure you only enjoy each other's company when you are either high or drunk, because you want to make sure you guys can keep partying together till you're like in your 80s. Come on. And since you don't want to fight, you guys have got to keep partying on. So those are what I say are the key ingredients in having a soulmate type of relationship. And it doesn't have to end in marriage, but these are the qualities that everybody should look for in somebody that they want to be with, because nothing says I love you like writing down the mileage of your car and spending all your money. So good luck out there, guys, and report back to me when you found your special someone. Bye.